And Justice is back on the air as we get set to see the Intercontinental Champion in action. But first we hear the music of this man, a rookie here in VCW, but not to hardcore wrestling fans. The redneck luchador himself, Harley Ray Tucker. Now, see, you just put out this, something I don't like to hear. You put out the word redneck, I get a little frightened. I got flashbacks to back to the civil rights movement. I'm afraid this man gonna come down here with that big stick and just start smacking me in the head, because, you know, we in the South and he's a redneck. That's not a good combination for me. Well, I believe you'll be fine, Gospel, if you just sit here and just sit back. I mean, Harley's a wrestler. He's not, you know, a member of some, you know, Klansman activity. Man, you know, I don't trust you white people anyway, so I'm just trying to be careful myself. Well, you see Tucker making his way down the ring there with the kendo stick in hand. He is the hardcore redneck luchador. He's been all over the world. He's trained, he's wrestled in Japan, in Germany, in Mexico, Puerto Rico, and now back in the United States, trying to make a name for himself here in VCW. He has that chance tonight, as he's about to go one-on-one with the Intercontinental Champion in a non-title matchup. But a good showing could put him in line for a future title shot. Well, just because he's going out of the Intercontinental title don't mean he's going to get it, because he's taking on a big man tonight. He's taking on the Grizzly Bear himself. Well, there you hear the music of the Intercontinental Champion from South Carolina. To be exact, Pickens, South Carolina. The Grizzly Bear, Teddy Noel. Well, you want to talk about a big man? This man coming in tonight is 6'3", 355 pounds of just raw power and aggression. When he gets inside the ring, he just mauls somebody until the point where they just can't take it anymore. You're outside the ring, Teddy, one of the nicest guys you ever going to meet. Will give you the shirt off his back, which will probably cover you and your family. But in the ring, he is just a beast. Well, there's Teddy playing to the crowd, trying to get them hyped up for this match tonight against Harley Ray Tucker. A big size difference. This is going to be a classic David versus Goliath matchup here. The speed of Harley Ray Tucker versus the size of Teddy Noel. It's going to be definitely a contrast of styles, as we're going to see, you know, a lot of the Southern Lucha Libre, as Tucker likes to call it, taking on just sheer massive strength in Teddy Noel. The crowd looks like they're ready for this match tonight. And there's the bell, and right away you see Tucker and Noel squaring off the center ring collar and elbow tie-up. Noel with the arm wringer. And look at the agility of Tucker, able to break out that arm wringer, and now a front face lock on Teddy, and then just raking the eyes. You know, Tucker's not opposed to bending a few rules here and there to kind of get the advantage on his opponent. Well, and plus, you know, the other thing about Harley Ray Tucker is he's very technically gifted. He knows, you know, you put him in a hold, he knows the counter for the hold. You know, you tie him up, he gonna figure out a way to get out. He gonna use that speed and agility to break free. And, you know, we saw him bring that kendo stick down the ring. He ain't afraid to pull out a weapon and punch somebody in the face with the weapon. Now, how are you gonna punch somebody in the face with a weapon? I'm just saying, he ain't afraid to hit somebody with a weapon. He don't care. Well, Teddy shows some technical skills there as well, as he countered out into a DDT, and then just tosses Tucker halfway across the ring. And a go behind with a headbutt to the back of the head of Tucker. Noel on the offense, but Tucker countering, kick to the midsection. And then a jawbreaker to Teddy Noel. Oh, look at this. Harley Ray Tucker showing some strength there, trying to get Teddy over that suplex, but Noel was able to kind of just maneuver himself out of it. And then Tucker now, oh, nice takedown into an armbar. But look at Teddy with the counter into a scissor lock, and then just jumping up and just wrecking the ears between his thighs, those massive tree trunks he has for legs. And Tucker now back on the defensive as Noel is coming after him, left hand. And then Tucker able to reverse it, now whipping Teddy across the ring into the corner. He's trying to follow up, turns Teddy around. It's like he's going for a tornado DDT, and Tucker nailed that one, driving Teddy headfirst into the mat. A lot of back and forth action so far in this one. And then Teddy with that big backbreaker, just dropping Tucker across his knee. But Tucker, once again, looking out, go for another tornado DDT. It's 2 in this match. Impressive from Harley Ray Tucker. Then a running bulldog from behind, taking Noel down. Tucker seems to have the momentum here. Like I said before, if he can pull out a win here, it's really going to boost him up in the eyes of the board of directors when it comes to figuring out who the #1 contender for the Intercontinental title is. I mean, it really wouldn't be that surprising. We've already seen one champion get defeated tonight as the Rez was taken down by Jenna, which puts Jenna in line for a title shot. You know, we've already seen the world champion in action. The Freak took out El Niebla Roja. We saw the fatal 4-way for the Divas #1 contendership as Ariel won that match. We saw the Intercontinental title match, or the fatal 4-way for the Intercontinental #1 contendership, which was won by the rookie Shane Harrington. And now Teddy is in a fight here. Tucker's just laying into him. But Teddy able to grab a leg and then just shove Tucker down to the mat. And then coming back on the offensive, those big left hands, those just giant paws of Teddy Noel. When we talk about the size of Teddy Noel, the sheer just massiveness of him. The man could block out the sun. You walk behind him, you think it's midnight in the middle of the day. He casts a wide shadow, as the people say. And when you got a southern redneck like Harley Ray Tucker, I want to stand behind Teddy Noel so that man don't see me. Stupid damn rednecks anyway. Gospel, we have a large fan base. You got to watch yourself there. I'm just saying, you know, some of them fools are nuts anyway. Well, Teddy there with a big clothesline knocking Tucker down. Now trying to follow it up, and Tucker able to counter it, punching Teddy in the midsection. And then a beautiful monkey flip from Harley Ray Tucker. Teddy looks stunned there. I mean, it's not often you see a man 350 pounds get monkey flipped. But Teddy right back on the offensive now. Setting Tucker up, grabbing him by the neck. Look at that. Just hoisting him in the air and just throwing him down to the mat. Teddy Noel showing off that strength here. Now whipping Tucker into the corner. Went to kick him in the midsection, but Harley caught it. Tripped him. Now Harley's going for the Boston Crab. He's got a Boston Crab locked in on Teddy Noel. Can Teddy kick out? He does. Teddy gets out. It looked like a potential submission move there for Tucker. And now Teddy hoisting Tucker up into the torture rack. Tucker able to flip out of it without tapping, and then DDT onto Teddy Noel. What a counter! Harley Ray Tucker been impressive here so far against the mountain that is Teddy Noel. Well, you know, I may not like Harley Ray Tucker. I may not like the things he stands for, but he has been very impressive tonight. You know, a lot of people thought this was going to be a walkover match for Teddy Noel. Just the difference in size, the difference in experience. We just thought there'd be a cakewalk for Teddy, but Harley Ray Tucker come to fight tonight, and he has been taking it to Teddy Noel. He's had an answer for everything Teddy's thrown at him. Well, Teddy throwing that big left hand, now whipping Tucker into the corner. Kick to the midsection, following it up, then picking Tucker up, hoisting him up into that tree of woe position, and then just choking Harley Ray Tucker with his boot. Could be setting him up for something here. Tucker with the counter, punch in the midsection, and then kick. Teddy, though, look at that drop toe hold, taking him down, and Teddy setting him up. Oh, setting him up for the mauling. The one-arm maul just throws Tucker to the mat, going for the cover. 1, 2, 3, and our Intercontinental Champion is victorious tonight. Here in Justice. Did you just say here in Justice? I meant to say here at Justice. But you said here in Justice, and we ain't in Justice. We at Justice, or we own Justice. We ain't in it. So get it right. Because Teddy Noel, look at that. The strength. Just picking Harley Tucker by his neck and then throwing him down. We thought that could be enough, but Tucker was able to kick out at 2. But then Teddy came back stronger than ever. Look at that, just setting him up. Grabbing the man with that big right paw, picking him and just mauling him, throwing him to the mat, and then dragging Tucker back to the center of the ring so Tucker can't grab a rope, and then able to get on top of the man and get the 3 count. And tonight, Teddy Noel once again stands victorious in the center of the ring. And after the break, we're going to have that #1 contendership match for the world title, folks. So come right back.